Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Berry Bowl in Logansport as we bring you high school basketball right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports. Welcome to the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show. Great to have you with us. Back-to-back NCC matchups for both the Red Devils and the Berries. Both teams played last night. We'll talk about the Berries matchup coming up in a little bit. But for the Red Devils, a nice win. In fact, one of their best wins of the year as they beat Kokomo at home by a final last night of, give me the correct score here, it was 71-64. Red Devils held the Berries, or I should say the Wildcats, to just 36% shooting last night. Red Devils shot 50% on the night as well. And for the Red Devils, what a night for none other than Christian Harvey. Harvey with 40 points on the night as he surpasses his career high at 39, scored last year. And by the way, if he ended up hitting a few more of his free throws, probably could have been very close to 50 points in their win last night. So again, a nice win for the Red Devils as they win their first game in the NCC. Against the Berries last year, the Red Devils lost that contest 59-50. Berries come into this one at 12-5 on the year. They are 3-4 in the North Central Conference. When we come back in a few moments on the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show, we will talk with head coach Rick Wedlow about last night's win and another tough one tonight against a pretty good Logansport team here at home. It'll be a tough one for the Red Devils. We'll see what they'll come up with here tonight in their game plan for this one. We'll come back. It's coming up next right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Some people are born lucky. Other people take luck into their own hands, avoid stepping on sidewalk cracks, and wouldn't dare walk under a ladder. But whether you're born with luck or make your own, when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance today or visit them online at infarmbureau.com to purchase an auto policy. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shear.
At the Reed Orthopedic Center, our physicians and support team devote themselves to helping you return to a healthy and active lifestyle. Our expertise includes shoulder, elbow, foot, ankle, hand, wrist, hip, and knee injuries, as well as pain management and rehabilitation and school athletic training programs and sports medicine. We are committed to providing you with the best possible orthopedic treatment that we can. To request an appointment at the Reed Orthopedic Center, call 765-935-8905.
The Purdue Polytechnic Institute in Richmond is part of a statewide network that offers the same technology degrees available in West Lafayette. The benefit of earning your degree at the Richmond location is that the campus is small enough to provide you with dedicated one-to-one attention while you earn your degree from Purdue University. Purdue Polytechnic of Richmond. Give them a call at 973-8228 or go to their website for more information at polytechnic.purdue.edu.
As an internet service provider, Parallax Systems offers reliable residential high-speed internet service and business service. With a fiber backbone reaching over 150 miles, we have created a multifaceted delivery system. Our dark fiber leasing has proved beneficial to public and private sectors alike. Parallax serves Wayne County and surrounding areas. Parallax Systems, when speed matters, a division of Richmond Power and Light.
Coach, go back to last night. You know, the one thing that I thought, and we'll talk about offensively, but you held them to 38% shooting, You mixed it up extremely well, and I really like the way you guys play that 3-2 zone.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. If you look at our statistics in the NCC categories, we're in the top half of the league in scoring defense and things like that. And so, we're not a bad defensive ball club. We just don't get the stops when we need it. Last night was one of those nights we were able to string some stops together, 3 or 4 of them at a time. We were able to rebound the ball very well. But I was very, very pleased with our defensive effort and how the guys followed the scout. It's going to take that type of effort night in and night out the rest of the way to have the type of strong finish that we want to have.
What is it about the 3-2 that has become successful? It's not something I think I can remember you doing that much at the beginning of the year, but when you run it right, you can really cover up a lot of those outside perimeter shooters, and they just don't seem to get comfortable.
Well, at times, our man-to-man defense, we struggle. And so, it's one of those deals where we felt like the 3-2 does a better job of taking away the shooting on the perimeter. It gives guys, a couple of different responsibilities. You're not having to guard staggers and back screens as much. And so it's not as much action that you normally have to guard in the zone as you do in man. And so it's just it's been good for us at times. There have been a couple of games, and particularly the Harrison game, where we didn't play it very well. I didn't think we matched up very well out of it in the Anderson game. And so we still have a lot of work to do on it. But I think in order for us to have a chance to win some games in that sectional and try to win the sectional, we're going to have to be able to mix in some zone, our 3-2, along with our 2-3 as well, because it's going to be important that we can mix it up to kind of keep teams out of rhythm.
The one thing about mixing that up, and I saw that last night, where you surprised them a couple of times, I don't think they were quite ready for you to mix it up the way you did.
Yeah, because we've been traditionally a man-to-man and press team. This year we just haven't gotten as much out of our press. We've given up too many easy buckets, and so we're still working on the press. The press is still in our defensive game book, but we're just trying to make sure we use it strategically. But we'll utilize it a little bit more. We may use a little bit of it tonight. Both of us are coming off of back-to-back games. I know they had hour and 50, 2-hour bus ride to Anderson, and we had a 2-hour and 45-minute ride here today. And so I think that's pretty much neutralized in terms of the fatigue of the kids. But, fatigue is just something that if you're mentally tough, you just got to overcome it, and you just got to get out here and execute. Barry Bowles is a tough place to play. They're a really good team, well coached. Coach Skaggs does a great job with the talent he has. Will Penny, he hit a shot from 30 feet right in front of the home team's crowd, and then also you have Sam Skaggs' son, who's just a tough competitor, very crafty with the basketball, and does a lot other things other than score. He's a great passer, he's a great leader, and I think Will Penny's averaging 22, Sam is averaging 18. They both shoot it from anywhere on the floor. They both have the green light. They're kind of a team like us where you have two main guys that are your pretty consistent guys, but they've got some guys they got some other guys on the team that you have to respect and you have to guard because they back cut well, they move without the ball well, and they make plays for one another, and they're smart. So it should be a good game tonight, man. It should be a good game. Hope our guys are ready to play. Hopefully we can be ready to defend tonight. Some shots may not fall tonight because we may not have all of our legs. So it's going to be very imperative that we get to the foul line and make them tonight versus last night. Last night we just didn't make our free throws. That should have been we should at least won by a dozen or 15. Christian probably should have had 50. But after looking at the film last night, our guys got after it. We would get on the floor for loose balls, and, Coke gave us a level of physicality that we haven't had. And when you're in the game, you don't see it, but when you watch it back on film, I watched last night's game twice, and I thought Colton Davis really gave us some physicality down there that we haven't had. Even with his fouls, they're not dirty fouls, they're clean fouls, but they're physical. And sometimes there's a message that you can send when guys are just attacking the paint that is just not – going to Disneyland when you get that paint. You're gonna have to work for it. It's going to be tough, and it's not going to be easy. And so tonight we got to really settle down and execute. When fatigue sets in, we have to take our time, move the ball, be strong with the basketball, not allow the fatigue to make us sloppy. But we got our hands filled because those two guys right there, if you don't take care of them, they can both go off for 30.
Hey, by the way, before I let you go, what do you think they'll try to do? I mean, bottom line is most people look at that stat sheet and they're going, Harvey, 40 last night. Again, could have had 50. The guys just simply, and I said it on the broadcast last night, I mean, they just couldn't guard him. What do you think the Berries will try to do tonight to at least try to slow him down to the point where he won't be the biggest factor of the game?
Well, I'm pretty certain that they will. They'll run their traditional 3-2 that they like to run. And I know if they play man, it may not be a full face guard, but they'll give him a lot of attention where they'll shade him. They won't help off of him. And I wouldn't be surprised when he goes to the bench, they'll do the same coverage on Ricky. And so this is one of those things that Ricky is going to have to realize that teams are starting to guard. Like last night, they were really into Ricky. He had 10 in the first half. Maybe 8 in the first half. He only give us 2 in the second half. And so he's going to have to learn to watch film and make those adjustments and make the right reads, so that, he can continue to be successful throughout the game.
Coach, good luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
Wish me luck, wish me luck. We've all said it. Thing is, life doesn't run on luck. For most people, it takes careful planning. A lot more than, say, crossing your fingers or toes. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Because as your life changes, your life insurance coverage should do the same. And when it comes to your coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
All the amenities you want and the convenience you need. Your next apartment is waiting for you at Chester Heights Apartments in Richmond. Chester Heights Apartments come with 1, 2, or 3 bedrooms with central air, inside laundry, swimming pool, and a new regulation-sized volleyball court. Chester Heights also offers convenient access to IU East, Reed Hospital, shopping, restaurants, and more. Call today for specials. Chester Heights Apartments on Chester Boulevard in Richmond, a proud supporter of all Richmond High School athletics.
Finding a used car dealership you can trust is not an easy thing to do, but for me, the choice was an easy one. I went to Tony's Car Sales in Richmond. I purchased my last 2 cars from Tony's and couldn't be happier with the service. They didn't pressure me, and they worked with me through the entire process. If you're in the market for a great used vehicle, get to Tony's Car Sales in Richmond, 250 National Road West, or give them a call at 962-5665, or go to their website, tonyscarsales.com.
We're back at the Berry Bowl in Logansport in the Farm Beer Insurance with Kevin Shearer pregame show. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Chef KC, located at 1301 South L Street in Richmond. His motto, very simple: I grill while you chill. Catering for all events or occasions, personal chef and traveling barbecue service, carry out, and delivery is available. Chef KC, 1301 South L Street in Richmond. Let's go and scout these Berries. They come in at 12-5, 3-4 in the NCC. They picked up a big win last night, though they had to go to overtime to do it. 80-75 over Anderson. They average about 63 points per game. Pretty good shooting basketball team at 46%, rebounding at about 24. They do pass the ball well, 17 assists per game, and they'll get out and guard you, as Coach talked about as well, at 9.1 steals per contest, and they also average 3 blocks per game, so they will go after the shooters here tonight as well. Updated NCC standings. Muntz should say McCutcheon 8-0, Lafayette Jeff 6-1. We'll see Jeff next week. Marion at 5-3, Harrison, Tech both at 4-4, Logansport at 3-4, Kokomo's 3-5, Anderson is 2-5. The Red Devils now 1-5 after their win last night. Muncie Central coming in at 1-6. Scoreboard last night, Richmond beat Kokomo 71-64. Harrison was a winner over Muncie Central 63-46. Lafayette Jeff beat Tech by 270-270. We mentioned Logan over Anderson in overtime 80-75. And McCutcheon, they beat Marion, that final 52-51. Just 3 games today in the NCC. outside this one. Tech is at Noblesville. Jeff and Anderson. Marion played Greenwood earlier today. No result on that score in as of yet. In the Tri-Eastern Conference, coming up tonight, LaPella's at Hagerstown. North Decatur's at Knightstown. Last night in overtime, Centerville lost a tough one to Blue River, 61-59. It was Lincoln over Winchester, 55-46. Daleville beat Union City 58-37 in the big game last night. Northeastern down Union County 65-47. Hagerstown right now just a game behind Union County in the win column. Union County 6-1, Hagerstown 5-1, Northeastern also at 5-1 in conference play. Lincoln and Knightstown, along with Winchester, all at 3-4. Centerville is 2-3, Tried 1-5. Union City is 0-5 on this season. In the MEC right now, Shenandoah, Wapahani, and Eastern Hancock, a three-way tie for first place. All those teams now 6-1. Blue River 3-3, Daleville and Monroe Central both at 4-4. Westdale and Randolph Southern at 3-5. Cowan is 1-6, Union 0-6, and Seton, by the way, off this weekend. They will not play until they head to Tri coming up on Tuesday. The Cardinals at 5-15 on the season and 1-3 in conference play. By the way, girls regional action going on today. Two local teams in play at Speedway. Winchester beat Covenant Christian 49-32. They'll play for the regional championship tonight. And at Tipton earlier today, Tri lost a tough one to Tri Central, 43-41. Tri has seen their season now come to an end. Tonight's game brought to you in part by your Richmond area Subways. Each day of the week, you can get a different 6-inch sub with no artificial flavors or colors, only $3.50. Every Monday, it's the sweet onion chicken teriyaki. Wednesday, the turkey breast. Sunday, the meatball marinara. Treat yourself at Subway. 4 locations in Richmond and Hagerstown. Subway, eat fresh. We will come back. Starters are coming up in just a few moments. This has been the Farm Beer Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show right here, Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Summit Computer Systems is a full-service computer manufacturing and support company founded in 1997. They partner with businesses and individuals to provide computer systems, hardware service, support, design services, high-speed wireless internet, network design, and more. Summit Computers, 1427 Chester Boulevard in Richmond. Give them a call at 939-2120.
At Square Donuts, we take our donuts seriously, and apparently so do our customers. Square Donuts is by far the #1 donut shop in Richmond. At Square Donuts, we bake our donuts, cinnamon rolls, long johns, and many other varieties fresh daily. Donuts became our family tradition and business in 1967, and we've continued through 3 generations. Square Donuts in Richmond has 2 locations, including 1241 Northwest 5th Street and 3637 East Main in the Hoppy Jeweler Plaza. Square Donuts of Richmond. We never cut corners and never will.
For over a century, Richmond Power and Light has been providing safe, reliable energy to the citizens and businesses of Richmond and the surrounding area. Through their dedicated and talented employees, they are advancing their tradition of exceptional service through new technology, training, and efficiency in everything they do. Richmond Power and Light provides reliable, low-cost energy and technology services in a customer-focused, environmentally responsible, safety-conscious manner. Richmond Power and Light. Together we make powerful partners.
You've got too much stuff in your house or in your business and nowhere to put it all. What do? Here's the answer. Quaker City Storage in Richmond. Quaker City Storage offers various size units for either short-term or long-term storage. You'll get the best rates in town, and you always have 24-hour lighted access to your stuff. Quaker City Storage on Industrial Parkway next to A House Tool. Quaker City Storage is a proud supporter of all Richmond High School athletics.
We check them better. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle is fully inspected and reconditioned by ASE and factory-trained technicians. And each Better Buy vehicle comes with a Carfax vehicle history report, so you know you can buy a vehicle with confidence. We back them better with a 3-day satisfaction guarantee. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified comes with a 3-day or 300-mile satisfaction guarantee. If you don't like it within that 3 days or 300 miles, just bring it back and we'll exchange it for a vehicle of equal value. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile warranty. We price them better. We have dedicated individuals searching the entire country for the highest quality, lowest price vehicles for our inventory. In today's competitive market, we're constantly monitoring vehicle values to ensure that we're offering the best prices possible. We guarantee that every Wetzel Better Buy vehicle is the highest quality used car or truck around. Our reconditioning process guarantees that you are getting a vehicle as close to brand new as possible, and our warranties back that up.
Big Boy's Pizza is now open in Richmond, located at 1015 East Main Street, next door to the Civic Theater. The menu has great sandwiches, pasta, salads, and of course, pizza. Come dine in, carry out, or have your food delivered day or night, at home or at the office. Other locations are in Connorsville and Brookville. Bring in a sports ticket after any game and receive 10% off your purchase. Ticket must be dated for the same day as your purchase. Dine in, take out, or delivery, Big Boy's Pizza. 765-488-0023. Kate's Cages is the #1 indoor training facility for baseball and softball in Richmond by far. With top flight instructors, you will learn how to play the game the right way. Everything from pitching, hitting, catching, and fielding. Kate's Cages will also have the opportunity to participate in triple play fall ball, the softball academy, individual and team camps, and individual private workouts. Kate's Cages Baseball and Softball Indoor Training Facility, 1366 Rose City Boulevard. Call 993-2353 for more information.
I got this.
I got this.
I got this.
At Harrington Hogue, we believe your life belongs to you. That's why we work hard to make sure that your insurance coverage is the last thing you have to worry about. So when it comes to keeping you protected,
We got this.
At First Bank Richmond, we provide you with an excellent banking experience. Whether it's personal checking, savings, mortgage loans, consumer loans, retail lending, or trust and investments, you can count on First Bank Richmond. First Bank Richmond has been serving the Richmond area since 1887. For more information, give them a call at 962-2581 or go to their website at firstbankrichmond.com.
We're back here at the Berry Bowl, about ready to get this one tipped off in just a couple of moments. Great to have you with us for high school basketball. Believe it or not, we're down to our final 2 weeks of the high school basketball season. Next week, we will head to Lafayette. Jeff, love going up to Lafayette, back to see the home of the Broncos, as we will try to pull off an upset again next week as well. And it'll be an upset again tonight if the Red Devils win from a record standpoint. So Richmond hoping to keep this thing going here this evening. Here's how the Red Devils start tonight. Ricky Wedlow, 6'1" and a sophomore. He wears number 1. Also getting the start, Keyshawn Clemens, 6'6" and a senior, number 2. Philip Hobbs, 5'10" and a junior, number 12. Christian Harvey, 6 foot and a senior, number 20. And Colton Davis, 6'6" and a senior. He wears number 33. Wedlow, Clemens, Hobbs, Harvey, and Davis tonight for the Red Devils. Same starting lineup as last night. Here's how the Berries will line up tonight. Sam Skaggs, 6 foot and a junior. He will wear number 3. Will Penny, 6'4" and a junior, wearing number 11. Also starting tonight for the Berries is Tucker Platt, 6'2" and a junior, number 25. Jacob Cox is 6'1" and a junior, number 40, and Elijah Crow, 6'1" and a senior. He wears number 4. So again, it'll be Skaggs, Crow, Penny, Platt, and Cox tonight for the Berries. And should mention Will Penny, the long line of Pennies in that family. They just keep them coming, and he averages 21 points per game. Skaggs averaging 18. Elijah Crow at 6 points per game. They are the leading scorers again for the Berries going into tonight's matchup. So we are 1 team away in the introduction to get this thing started here at the Berry Bowl. And, well, not a whole lot of people here tonight, and we were talking with their athletic director a little bit earlier. They've had a difficult time getting fans to come to the games, especially on a Saturday night. And they're hoping they can keep things rolling here this evening, pick up their 13th win of the season. And, boy, next week again, Richmond on the road at Lafayette. Jeff, the makeup game against Muncie. Central is still ahead of us. And then you have Fort Wayne, and then we're done for the high school basketball season. And then, of course, sectional time right around the corner. And the sectional again this year will be held at the Tiernan Center in Richmond. So here we go. Once the Berries are introduced, we can get this thing underway. Wedlow, Clemens, Hobbs, Harvey, Davis. Davis again using his physicality last night. You heard Coach talk about that. And Keyshawn Clemens was a little more physical last night as well. They'll have to be tonight against a Logansport team that will get up and rebound with the Red Devils here this evening. Jake Cox, a big body, and, of course, the athleticism of Will Penny to counter here tonight for the Berries. So here we go. Red Devils in their traveling red. The Berries in their home whites. It'll be Penny in the middle against Clemens. Great to have you with us here from Logansport. And the tip will be won by the Red Devils. So Richmond basketball, it'll be Wedlow. And the Berries will open up in their man-to-man. Or they're going to go 3-2 instead. So they've decided to go a little 3-2 zone. They've seen other teams have success against the Red Devils in the 3-2 zone. Here's the kick out. Hobbs lost it deep in the corner. Ball is loose, and who touched it last? Christian Harvey, and the Red Devils open up with a turnover in their first possession of the ball game. So really no surprise we would see the Berries open up in a 3-2 zone. Red Devils had success with that last night, but tonight they'll open up in their man-to-man. Here's Tucker Platt, top of the key. Looks right for Penny. Lob pass to Penny down in the baseline. The kick out now to Skaggs. Back to Penny. Wide open in the corner for three off the back of the iron. And the rebound by Hobbs. Here comes Richmond, second possession. Here in the corner, Wedlow for three. Got it. And the Red Devils get on top of this one as they got off to a great start in the shooting department last night. Hit 6 threes in that first half, kind of set the tone for the shooting department in that win. They shot 50% on the night. Penny swings it right side to Skaggs at the elbow. Skaggs driving against Wedlow and lays it in. So Skaggs averaging 18 gets his first two, and the Red Devils lead it by one. Once again, Wedlow kicks it outside to Harvey. Three-pointer on the way for Harvey. Hard off the iron, and the rebound, the long rebound by Elijah Crow. Here come the Berries back the other way. Here's Skaggs. He'll take the screen from Cox. And once again, it'll be Will Penny, averaging at 21 points per game. Penny with a basketball. Hit the game winner against Anderson last night. Here's Platt, right side. Skaggs off the screen. Three-pointer good. Skaggs now with all 5 points for the Berries. And it'll be Red Devil basketball trailing it by 2, 6:06 to go here in the opening quarter of play. Richmond gets it back once again to Wedlow. His three, hard off the iron, and the rebound, Penny. He is very, very athletic. Penny tries to bounce it to his left. Ball caroms in the air. Turnover. Here is Harvey on the way, and Harvey gets his first two of the night, coming off a 40-point performance last night. Ties the ball game at 5 apiece. Skaggs will walk it across the timeline now for the Berries. Skaggs left side to Crow. Crow, as the Red Devils will stay man-to-man, will go back once again to Skaggs at the right elbow, guarded there by Wedlow. Here's Cox, reverses it left side. Three-point shot on the way, in and out. The rebound, Harvey off the missed shot by Tucker Platt. Red Devils back the other way. That pass a little bit behind. Wedlow and out of bounds. It'll be a turnover. Second turnover now by the Red Devils here tonight. So Berry basketball tied at 5 here in Logansport. Basketball left wing now to Tucker Platt. Penny down in the low block. Kicks it back outside to Platt. Platt at the elbow, now with the left hand back to the right, looks to the outside to Skaggs at the perimeter. Skaggs, he'll pull up from 16, gets another one. And he loves to shoot here. We're watching him in warm-ups and watching Penny as well. Penny hit a couple from about 26 feet. So those two guys have good range, and you look at the shooting touch of Skaggs, you know why he's averaging 18 points per game. Red Devils down by 2. Clemens reverses it now to Harvey. Harvey in the corner to Wedlow. His three rims in and out. The rebound, Skaggs. Here come the Berries in transition. Skaggs will look to his right. That is Jacob Cox, the 6'1" forward. Back to Skaggs. Three-pointer no good. Clemens with a rebound. Nobody crashing the boards that time for the Berries. Here's Harvey penetrating down the lane, and he will get called for a travel. Looked like it should have been a jump ball right there. But now that'll be the third turnover by Richmond. And the one thing you tell the Berries are going to do right now is they are not going to allow Harvey just to have clean access down the lane like he had so much last night against Kokomo. Here's Elijah Crow way out front. Back to Will Penny. Penny against Hobbs. Penny looking for an opening. Now drives. Lost the basketball out of bounds. They'll say Clemens the last to touch it. Clemens hanging in the lane, as is Colton Davis. They're going to make sure that they will be physical underneath. Skaggs between the circles. Penny off the inbound. Hits the three, and another three-pointer. This time, Penny gets his first basket, and the Red Devils trail it by 5. Well, Coach Wedlow was worried a little bit about the legs. We'll see if they'll hold up here tonight. After the win last night, and of course the long road trip, 2 hours, 45 minutes to get here. Wedlow on the drive, blocked out of bounds by Penny. Penny to about 6'4", and he can leap. Red Devil basketball, that will be Hobbs who will inbound. We have a change now for Richmond, as Kareem Jett will check into the lineup and Wedlow will sit down. Jett, just a sophomore, goes at about 5'5". Hobbs off the inbound. Here's Davis on the drive, and we've got another traveling call against the Red Devils. They'll get Harvey for the second straight time. Harvey thought again he got tied up. I think Coach Wedlow felt the same way. But it will be Logan basketball with a 5-point lead. Skaggs crossing the timeline. He'll just kind of wait right there. Coming up on 3 minutes. They want Richmond to come out and guard. And you see right now the Red Devils holding back. Though they are playing man-to-man, they're not playing anything up close. That is Will Penny coming out. He'll receive the basketball from Skaggs. And the pace really slowing down. Ball dumped in the corner to Cox. Back out on the perimeter to Will Penny. Here's Skaggs once again. Penny will drift to the left. You see him going to the bottom of your screen. There's Tucker Platt. Now between the circles. Harvey slapping the ball away from Platt. Almost got a steal. Platt picks up his dribble in the corner to Penny. Penny for three. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Cox. And another possession. Here's Tucker Platt. Skaggs will not have a screen set for him. So Elijah Crow receives on the right elbow. Back once again to Skaggs. 2:09, a minute held now. Here's Penny. Penny with the left hand. Missed it. Tipped up by Cox. No good. Tipped up again by Skaggs. Can't get it. Ball run down by Cox. Another possession for the Berries. They just out-hustled the Red Devils to the loose basketball. And stepping out of bounds will be Penny. A turnover. After all of that, they get nothing out of that possession. We will see another change now, this time for the Berries. Coming in will be Eli Wickersham, a 6-foot junior. And Zach White, a 6'2 senior, also checking in. And coming back in for the Red Devils is Wedlow. 1:54 remaining here in the opening quarter. So far, Wedlow 3, Harvey 2. 7 points by Skaggs. Penny with 3. Harvey on the baseline. Take that back. That's going to be Clemens off the pass from Philip Hobbs, and he shot the air ball. It'll be Berry basketball. The Richmond with a one and done in that possession. Here's Skaggs on the Logo at midcourt. Skaggs will pull up from 17. Got it. Skaggs off to a great start with 9 of the 12 points now for the Berries, and the Red Devils trail it by 7. Wedlow dumps it in the corner now to Hobbs. Back once again to Wedlow. Harvey's on the right. That'll be Jet with the basketball. Berries will stay in their 3-2 zone, and they're going to cover up Harvey quickly. Here's Jet, three-pointer at the top, and that one is no good, and high for the rebound will be Penny. So the Red Devils not shooting anywhere close to where they were last night. Here's Penny on the drive, high off the glass and good. Penny with 5, and the Red Devils down by 9 with 38 seconds to go, and there's going to be a foul call against Skaggs. He thought it was an offensive foul against Harvey. So Skaggs will pick up his first. Well, no, they're going to change that. Boy, I tell you what, Harvey gets the foul. So they did change that right there, and they're going to say offensive foul on Harvey. So Harvey picks up his first, and now the Berries will have it back. 5 turnovers for Richmond here in the opening quarter of play. Once again, it'll be Skaggs. Here's Tucker Platt between the circles, guarded by Richmond's Keyshawn Clemens. Skaggs will back it up, hands it off now to Skaggs. 19 seconds remaining. Skaggs on the drive, stripped out of his hands, turnover. Here come the Red Devils. It's Harvey back the other way, and Harvey jams it at the other end.
Harvey scores.
Big turnover and points the Red Devils needed right there. 6 seconds remaining. Here's Penny with the basketball. Penny against Harvey. Penny from way downtown short, and that will do it for the opening period of play. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Logansport 14, Richmond 7. This is Richmond Basketball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Since 1994, Beach Automotive has provided motorists in the Richmond area with comprehensive auto repair services that include car and truck care, alignment, brakes, tires, engine, transmission, and more. You'll be hard-pressed to find the same level of expertise that our auto mechanic specialists provide. For a high-performing vehicle, trust Beach Automotive. To learn more, call 765-966-8181. Beach Automotive, 110 East Main Street, Richmond.
Georgia Direct is your one-stop source for floor coverings and decorating ideas for remodeling a home, office, kitchen, or bathroom. Their showroom offers quality products from Mohawk, Shaw, Armstrong, Craft-Made, and many more. They proudly offer Richmond the best quality and variety of home design solutions at competitive prices. At Georgia Direct, their goal is to deliver an outstanding customer experience from selection through installation. Georgia Direct Carpets and Cabinets, 5200 National Road East, Richmond.
Ready for period number 2. We are high above the Berry Bowl here in Logansport. Chance to really see what they have done here to this gymnasium as well. New lighting and a new floor. Nice cut to the baseline and a reverse layup good by Sam Skaggs. And Richmond right now having a hard time finding Skaggs as he continues to play well here in the first half. Down by 9. Richmond basketball. Here's Wedlow once again. They'll kick it down on the baseline as Jordan Fry has checked in for Richmond for the first time. Richmond going a little bit small this time in the lineup. Here's Harvey at the right wing. Kicks it back outside to Wedlow. Here is Jet. Really extending that zone as that will be Skaggs getting a kick on the basketball. But really, I thought last night if Logansport, take that back, if Kokomo might have thought about this and they would have played more zone, maybe they would have slowed Richmond down, but they stayed right with their man-to-man and ended up costing them. Fry will set that high screen. Let's see what Harvey will do with it. There's a double screen now as coming over was Hobbs. Richmond nothing on the left side. Back out again to Harvey, and once again it'll be Jet. Guarding closely is Skaggs, and the ball loose on the floor, and what do we have here? And Logansport's going to get called for the foul. That time they'll get Skaggs. By the way, that last foul that was called on Harvey, the official, I believe, said he extended his arm. Now, we're high above the normal crowd here, so we're not down on the floor where we can see it. We're in the press box, again, high above the floor. So a lot of the little things we will not see from here. Richmond again with the basketball, just underway second period, and another turnover. Jet turns it over. Here's Skaggs with the basketball. Back to Penny. Down the lane. Glides, misses, and the rebound Harvey. Richmond in transition. Harvey across the 10-second line. Loses it. Throws it up in the air. And that will be a turnover. Here come the Berries, and the basket good. Penny ahead of the floor. The foul called on Hobbs. Red Devils 7 turnovers now here in the first half. Penny now with 7. Clemens is in. Hobbs will sit down. So now Penny at the line. 6:32 to go. Red Devils down by their biggest deficit now at 11. Penny's free throw's on the way and good. They don't look like they're too tired after their road trip last night to Anderson. Red Devils a little sluggish early, but again, that 3-2 zone has given them problems. They're just not getting many shots off here in the first half of play. Here's Harvey on the drive down the lane. Penny comes over and challenges the shot, and he thought that Harvey extended that left arm, but the foul's going to be called against the Berries. So Will Penny picks up his first. By the way, Harvey had a real difficult time at the free throw line last night. He'll step to the line for the first time here tonight. He now has 5. One thing about Richmond, they're going to have to find someone else. As Eli Wickersham will come out, Jacob Cox is back in. Somebody else going to get some consistent points besides Harvey and Wedlow. If Harvey's not on that night, Red Devils are generally in big-time trouble. They just don't have anybody else offensively. Back to a 10-point lead. Red Devils will press. Penny near side to Cox. Cox across the timeline. Here's Tucker Platt. Platt, boy, had a guy wide open underneath, missed him. Here's Skaggs from the corner for 3, hits another one. Red Devils better find him and find him quick, or he's going to have a huge night. 22-9. That is already his 5th point of the second quarter. He has 14 in the first half. Red Devil basketball once again. Richmond again forced. And you can see the 3 perimeter players. They're playing at the 3-point line and beyond. They're going to dare Richmond to either try to force it down the middle by the drive, or they're going to have to shoot a deep 3. Skaggs on the guard. On the sideline, and the ball loose. Turnover Richmond. Richmond not strong with it. 8th turnover. Penny at midcourt, able to come up with it. Penny to his right to Skaggs. In the corner to Crow. Crow will drive, stripped out of his hands from behind by Jet. 3 turnovers by Logansport here in the first half. Richmond now with 8 turnovers. And the Berries will inbound the basketball in the corner once again. Here's Tucker Platt, the kick out. Crow thought about the 3, back to Penny. He won't mind shooting the 3, but missed it badly. Rebound Cox, put back no. And the Berries had a good look that time inside, and it'll be Richmond basketball. In the corner, here's Harvey. Harvey driving, and he will be fouled this time by Jacob Cox. So Cox will pick up his first. Harvey back to the line for 2. Harvey with 6 of the Red Devils' 9 here at 4:56 remaining in the first half of play. So Harvey back to the free throw line, much better than last night. Hobbs will come back in now for Richmond. Oh, look here, Harvey missed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He missed 7 free throws last night. Still finished with 40. Second free throw is good. That one got a nice roll. And looks like we have a timeout. So Richmond's going to get a timeout. We will take a timeout as well. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Red Devils trail this one by 11.
For the past 35 years, Van Vliet Insurance has built a reputation of bringing a personal touch. That's because at Van Vliet, it's all about you, your needs, your life, and our town. Along with providing quality coverage to individuals, families, and local businesses, we're proud of our community and the opportunity we have to protect your future within it. Van Vliet Insurance, an Erie Insurance representative. Hometown professionals at work for you.
Well, Richmond got a timeout. Let's see what they'll set up defensively, trailing it by 11. By the way, Skaggs, we mentioned, with 14. 8 points by Penny, so they've had only 2 players score. The Red Devils had 2 players score. Maybe we'll just wipe everybody off and let those guys play 2-on-2. Here's Platt, trapped on the sideline. Cox off to Penny. He nearly lost it. Richmond will trap in the corner. Ball stripped away from Penny. Kicked outside to Skaggs. Here's a shot from the right wing. Good as Elijah Crow hits the 3. So someone else besides Penny and Skaggs scoring, and the Red Devils down by 14. So Logansport off to a good start tonight, like the Red Devils were last night. Skip pass will find Jet. Back out to Harvey. Shot fake, pull up 16-footer, good. So Harvey continues to put points on the board for the Red Devils. And again, here's your zone trap, a little 1-2-2 zone trap. Skaggs, middle court to Penny. Once again, into the hands of Tucker Platt. Backdoor cut. Skaggs drives and a foul call. They're going to get Hobbs for his second. So 2-shot foul here for Skaggs. Well, it's still a team with a lot of youngsters when you consider Zach White and Elijah Crow are the only. Well, Price is also a senior, so they have 3 seniors. But you look at Will Penny, Sam Skaggs, Jacob Cox, they're all juniors. Tucker Platt is just a junior. We saw Wickersham a little bit ago. They've got some guys that will be back next year. Second free throw's no good. Harvey able to run it down. Red Devils down by 13. Harvey takes it all the way himself and tried to dunk it off the front of the rim. Maybe a little bit too much, and then turned over by the Berries. Penny tried too much himself. Here's Harvey. Double teamed on the sideline. Back to Clemens. Bouncing it now to Jet. Jet inside to Sid Sonia, who comes in the ball game, and Sid will go to the line for 2. So Sid Sonia's checked in for Richmond. They're going to get Elijah Crow. That'll be his first. Team foul number 4 now on the Berries, and here is Sid Sonia at the line. Well, both teams may be trying to play a little bit too fast on that last possession. Harvey down the lane tried to take that one in and dunk it, and he just caught it off the front of the rim. I know he's upset, thought maybe there was a foul call, but I think he just trapped it on the front of the rim. And then Will Penny got in too much of a hurry going the other way. Both free throws good by Sonia. So Sid will pull the Red Devils back to within 11. Here again is that trap. This will slow things down a little bit for the Berries. Penny, boy, somebody's got to get back, though. Elijah Crow all by himself, and nobody found him. Crow with 5. Boy, ball gets to a certain point in that trap, your big guy's got to get back, and that was Clemens. Here's Harvey for 3. Got it. Christian Harvey picking up where he left off last night, and right now he's the only offense the Red Devils have. Barry basketball. They'll get it to the middle of the floor once again to Tucker Platt. Platt with a left-hand drive, stops, kicks it back now to Elijah Crow. 2:52 to go here in the first half of play. Crow will find Skaggs, who comes out once again at the midcourt circle. Skaggs looking right, goes left now to Crow. They've got Cox on the high post. A near steal by Sonia. Here's a 3 by Skaggs. Again, he gets another one, this time way downtown. And he is feeling it tonight, and the Red Devils have to come out and get him a little quicker. 2:22 to go. Right now it's the Skaggs and Harvey show. Here is Jet inside to Clemens. Short jumper good. Clemens gets his first 2. Red Devils down by 11. Give the assist that time to Jet. Once again, Barry basketball. Platt on the drive, and we've got a whistle and a foul before the shot. That foul's going to be called against Harvey. I believe that's going to be his second. Zach White will come back in now for the Berries. Coming out will be Jacob Cox. Coming in for the Red Devils will be Colton Davis. 2 minutes remaining. Inbound baseline, that is Skaggs. Skaggs coming back to receive, fires the three, that's off the mark. And the rebound by Zach White. Richmond again unable to get the rebound. Here's Penny, he's been quiet of late. Tucker Platt with the basketball. Guarded by Sonia, here's Skaggs. Once again Platt. Red Devils have gone zone themselves. The man-to-man not very effective, so they've gone zone. And a near steal that time by Kareem Jett. Skaggs again across the timeline. They've held the ball now for over 30 seconds. Penny off the drive, and he's going to get hammered on the drive. Take your pick, either Davis or Hobbs. If it's Hobbs, that'll be his third. They're going to get Davis for his first. And Penny to the line for just the second time. He's 1 for 1. There you see the time remaining here in the first half of play. Will Penny, just a junior at 6'4". He'll get one more. Penny back in for number 2. A little softer touch. And Penny will make it again a 12-point lead. Boy, the Red Devils last night had 32 points at halftime. They're so far just 20 here tonight. Harvey off the drive, and Tucker Platt reaches in, strips it away. 9th turnover by Richmond, and then the Berries again turn it over themselves. And a near steal by Penny. Well, the one thing the Berries have not been very effective doing so far here in the first half is after they get a turnover is in transition. They just don't handle the ball very well. Red Devils again with 9 turnovers. The one thing the Berries will have to do, and I think if you're the Berry coach, I think the thing you do is, again, keep in the 3-2 zone, but don't let Harvey drive at all. Harvey this time for 3, missed it, and the rebound Penny. Penny this time going to take it himself again. Penny, little European step of the left hand, and good. Well, he was a little shaky down the floor, but he managed to get it off the glass. Harvey out to Hobbs. His three-pointer's way off the mark, and the rebound pulled down by Zach White. One and done for Richmond. So now the Berries undoubtedly will play for one right here. Boy, Skaggs, the way he's shooting, and of course I like Penny going to the basket, but if I were going to be a bet man, I think it's going to be Skaggs. Try to get that last shot. 12 seconds remaining. Here's Skaggs. Penny to his right. Crow cuts through. Skaggs will drive. Lost it into the hands of Tucker Platt. He'll drive and gets hammered. No whistle, and Platt's thinking, what I got to do to get a foul, but that's going to do it for the first half. We have made it to halftime on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils trail this one by 14.
Indiana University East is growing. Enrollment has doubled since 2007, and IU East is the university of choice in this region. With athletic programs, internship opportunities, bachelor's and master's degrees, and a growing number of degree programs on campus and online, it is easy to see why IU East is a leader on campus and in the community. Learn more about the many opportunities Indiana University East offers at iue.edu. IU. Focused on you.
Hey, this is Steve, and out of Jiffy Lube the other day, a customer came in and said, Steve, this was my 100th oil change on this car, and you've done them all.
Hi, my name is George Farrell, and I've been coming to Jiffy Lube for over 14 years. I recently just had my 100th oil change. I'd like to thank Steve Funkhauser and his staff for the great service that they've provided me over the years. Thank you to all, and I would recommend anyone to come to Jiffy Lube to get their car serviced.
Jiffy Lube, #1 in customer satisfaction for a reason.
Little Sheba's Restaurant and Zini's Place. Come join us in Richmond at 175 Fort Wayne Avenue or at our newest location in Centerville at 129 East Main Street. Grab one of our gourmet pizzas, a deluxe sandwich, steak or fresh salad, and an ice-cold beer or your favorite wine. Featuring live music every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, plus more in our smoke-free environment. 10% discount with a valid student ID. It's better than being home.
Hello, my name is Kyle Schwarzkopf. I'm the manager of Kyle's National Road Auto in business in Richmond since 1979. We employ ASE certified technicians and we have over 80 years of experience. We work on all domestics and most European and Japanese cars. Give us a call at 966-1555. Kyle's National Road Auto Service. My name is Kyle Schwarzkopf and I approve this message.
New Vision Sports is a training program that focuses on the training and improvement of this serious-minded athlete, including all ages and skill levels. From creating customized workout plans to providing ongoing motivation and support, New Vision strives to help you achieve your training goals. Their trainers use a variety of effective workout plans based on your specific goals. New Vision Sports, 977-5831, or go to their website, newvisionsports.com. That's New Vision Sports with a Z.
Our community. It's where we live. It's where we work. It's where we play. At West End Bank, we're not just in the community, we're a part of the community. And that's why we support over 100 programs for local nonprofits and schools, including our financial literacy program that positively impacts countless students throughout the area. You bank locally, so we give back locally to watch people grow with endless possibilities.
Mancino's is family-friendly, serving fresh grinders, pizza, pasta, and salads daily. They serve great food priced for family budgets. And whether it's one of their homemade grinders, salads, or pizza, there's sure to be something for everyone in your family. Our baking process may cost a little more and take more time, but the end result of freshness and flavor make the real difference in all of Mancino's award-winning products. Mancino's of Richmond. Give them a call at 966-1161 or go to their website, mancinosofrichmond.com.
Back here at the Berry Bowl in Logansport, the Red Devils trail it by 14 after last night. The Red Devils shot so well, 32 points in that first half. They have not shot well here in the first half of this one and held to just 20 points. Let's get you the first half numbers brought to you by Jason Wise of Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. He has an idea for an alternative fundraiser for your school group or nonprofit. If you list, buy, or refer a customer and mention this promotion, he'll donate 10% of what he makes on that transaction to the school group or nonprofit of your choice in your name. Tell your friends, family, colleagues to mention this offer when listing with Jason Wise at Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. Give him a call at 969-3400. Start first off for Logansport. They were led in scoring by Sam Skaggs with 18 points. Will Penny with 11. Elijah Crow finished with 5. Red Devils were led by Christian Harvey with 13. Wedlow with 3. Sonia with 2. And Clemens with 2. In the foul department, no one in foul trouble right now for Logansport. The Red Devils have Hobbs with 2. Harvey with 2. Red Devils have turned the ball over 9 times. In this one, Logansport has turned it over 5 times here in the first half. We have the second half coming up in a couple of moments on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. It is Richmond trailing Logansport 34-20. The second half coming up in just a moment.
For over 30 years, Reynolds Plumbing has been keeping the Richmond-Wayne County area running. Whether on commercial properties, restaurants, or residential, they've done quality plumbing, heating, and air work for thousands of customers. In a small town, a company like theirs cannot stay in business for as long as they have without being very good at what they do. It's not just about quality work, it's about customer service. If that's the kind of experience you want on your next plumbing or HVAC job, then Reynolds Plumbing has you covered. Call Reynolds Plumbing today at 966-0994.
We check them better. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle is fully inspected and reconditioned by ASE and factory-trained technicians. And each Better Buy vehicle comes with a Carfax vehicle history report, so you know you can buy a vehicle with confidence. We back them better with a 3-day satisfaction guarantee. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified comes with a 3-day or 300-mile satisfaction guarantee. If you don't like it within that 3 days or 300 miles, just bring it back and we'll exchange it for a vehicle of equal value. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile warranty. We price them better. We have dedicated individuals searching the entire country for the highest quality, lowest price vehicles for our inventory. In today's competitive market, we're constantly monitoring vehicle values to ensure that we're offering the best prices possible. We guarantee that every Wetzel Better Buy vehicle is the highest quality used car or truck around. Our reconditioning process guarantees that you are getting a vehicle as close to brand new as possible, and our warranties back that up.
Some people are born lucky. Other people take luck into their own hands, avoid stepping on sidewalk cracks, and wouldn't dare walk under a ladder. But whether you're born with luck or make your own, when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance today or visit them online at infarmbureau.com to purchase an auto policy. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Since 1994, Beach Automotive has provided motorists in the Richmond area with comprehensive auto repair services that include car and truck care, alignment, brakes, tires, engine, transmission, and more. You'll be hard-pressed to find the same level of expertise that our auto mechanic specialists provide. For a high-performing vehicle, trust Beach Automotive. To learn more, call 765-966-8181. Beach Automotive, 110 East Main Street, Richmond.
Big Boys Pizza is now open in Richmond, located at 1015 East Main Street, next door to the Civic Theater. The menu has great sandwiches, pasta, salads, and of course, pizza. Come dine in, carry out, or have your food delivered day or night, at home or at the office. Other locations are in Connorsville and Brookville. Bring in a sports ticket after any game and receive 10% off your purchase. Ticket must be dated for the same day as your purchase. Dine in, take out, or delivery, Big Boys Pizza. 765-488-0023.
I got this.
I got this.
I got this.
At Harrington Hogue, we believe your life belongs to you. That's why we work hard to make sure that your insurance coverage is the last thing you have to worry about. So when it comes to keeping you protected,
We got this.
Back to the Berry Bowl here in Logansport. Great to have you with us for high school basketball. Next week on the road on a Friday night, we head to Lafayette, take on the Broncos. And we're scheduled for that game, 8 o'clock tip-off time, pregame at 7:30. We'll have it for you right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports, the only place you can see Red Devils basketball, football, and baseball. All right, here we go. It'll be Red Devil basketball to begin the third quarter. Harvey with the basketball now for the Red Devils across the free throw circle to Hobbs. And there's a steal. Crow steps in the lane and hits the layup and is fouled. Richmond ran that weave up front and Crow stepped in front of it. The 10th turnover now for the Red Devils, and it cost Richmond an easy 2. And now Elijah Crow will go to the line to complete the three-point play. Not a good way for the Red Devils to start this third quarter. So here is Crow at the line, and the free throw is good, and the Red Devils down by 17 now here in the third quarter. They have put now Tucker Platt on the top of that 3-2 zone, and now you see him kind of backing away a little bit as Kareem Jett gets the start here in the second half for Wedlow. Here's Harvey. Jett on the right wing, back to Harvey. They're going to force him to shoot it from the outside. Almost got away with a push right there. That three-pointer's good. There is a three by Hobbs, who gets his first basket of the night. And 37-23. But again, they're going to make Richmond shoot way from the outside. Here's Elijah Crow. Cox, backdoor cut, Skaggs. Skaggs against a much smaller Jet. Jumper is no good. Rebound by Clemens. Here come the Red Devils. Outlet pass will find Harvey in the corner. Hobbs gets covered up quickly by Crow. Hobbs pull-up shot on the way, this time long, and the rebound, Clemens. Back again to Jet. 15-footer straight away, good. And the Red Devils get 2 straight. Back to within 12. Jet with his first 2 of the ball game. 6:32 to go here in the third. Richmond down by 12. 5 straight points now for Richmond. Here's Jacob Cox, throws it right into the hands of Harvey. Harvey will be fouled and go to the line as Cox will pick up his second. And 6 turnovers now by the Berries, and Harvey goes to the line. And just like that, Richmond right back in this thing. We mentioned Will Penny. He's been relatively quiet of late since about, in fact, he scored a bucket late in the second quarter. But he hasn't done a whole lot since he got off to a good start. And the Logansport student section yelling out Christian's first name, trying to get him a little shook up there at the free throw line. Second one is on the way. It is good as well. Back to a 10-point lead. Richmond has now put 7 straight on the board. By the way, Penny guarded right now by Christian Harvey as the Red Devils stay man-to-man. Here's Sam Skaggs. Tucker Platt will receive out front. Coming out to guard him will be Clemens. Platt will back it up and now starts to make his move. You see him back away again. Here's Elijah Crow. Crow down the lane, and we've got a traveling call again. Boy, that official's called it twice on Harvey. He will get the Berries this time. 7 turnovers now by Logansport, and now Richmond a chance to get that deficit under 10. 5:44 to go here in the third quarter. Harvey, skip pass, will find Hobbs. Hobbs guarded there by Skaggs. Here's Harvey once again. Entry pass intended for Clemens, goes out of bounds as Jacob Cox gets a hand on it. Coach Wedlow, you see him there at the bottom of your screen telling Clemens to get big in there. Came across the lane, straight up and down. Harvey once again. Harvey, a little crossover from about 18 off the iron, the tip. And there is Cox as he got it from Skaggs. Red Devils got one look that time, and Red Devils unable to come away with any points. Low-scoring quarter right now. There's Penny. Penny, boy, big size advantage inside. He had the much smaller Kareem Jet on him, and there's no way Jet's going to be able to guard him one-on-one. He is 6'4", Jet, about a foot shorter. Clemens out on the high post, doesn't even turn and look. Kicks it back outside again to Harvey. Hobbs back to Harvey. You know, one thing the Berries have done, and look at them, they're 3 across, but they haven't gone out beyond that three-point line like they were doing earlier. They've kind of sucked back in defensively. Low pass picked up there by Jet. Here's Harvey once again driving down the lane, and Harvey scores. Red Devils back to within 10. 17 points now by Christian Harvey. 4:20 to go here in the third quarter. With the basketball, Tucker Platt on the perimeter. Well, they've got Skaggs. You see him, he's trying to post up. Now sets the screen. Kareem Jet guarding on Sam Skaggs. Skaggs will pick up his dribble. So the idea is they're really going to play. Boy, there's a foul. They're going to get Kareem Jet that time. So Kareem will pick up the foul. Porfidio Brown will come in for the Red Devils for the first time, as we will see Davis sit down. So Richmond again has gotten smaller. We have not seen Wedlow. Here's a short jumper on the way, no good, as Elijah Crow can't get it to go. So I don't know why Wedlow hasn't played. Here is Jet, another shot off the front of the rim, and the rebound Penny. Penny will take it himself, almost stripped away by Harvey. Here's Crow. His shot on the way. That one is no good on the rebound, Harvey. Both teams cold here in the third. And maybe the effects of playing last night starting to show here in the third quarter. Neither team really sharp right now. 3:26 to go. Here's Porfidio Brown. Nothing there. Back out to Harvey. Well, Barry's kind of mixing this thing up defensively. Still looks like a 3-2, but they've took Crow as this shot in the corner is off the mark. Bad again by Phillip Hobbs. He's missed 2 in a row, and after hitting that 3 earlier in the quarter. Barry's only 5 points here in this quarter, and they've held Sam Skaggs in check right now. Skaggs on the drive. Kicks it back outside to Tucker Platt. Shot fake in the corner. Zach White bypasses the 3 as well, and once again, nothing there against this man-to-man. That's Tucker Platt, perimeter left. Skaggs again getting bodied up there by Kareem Jett. Here is White. Boy, not much to tell. You can see what's happening right now as the Berries finding no real good look. Here's Penny once again. Now to be Tucker Platt. If we were in Richmond, I would imagine the fans would be yelling boring. Here's a drive and a nice layup that time by Tucker Platt. Platt will get his first 2. I wasn't sure they were ever going to make a move to the basket. Harvey, there's an extended again. There's Skaggs. He is extended. Anytime Harvey gets it, they'll extend, and almost a turnover again. Pass intended for Jett on the near side. Sonia is in, and Harvey will sit down. Nope, that's going to be sitting down for the Red Devils. Hobbs. Harvey will take it out. But we still have not seen, so far, Ricky Wedlow here in this third quarter. Sonia with the basketball, perimeter right. Here's Harvey. Harvey, nice crossover down the lane, and another foul call. That'll be called against Zach White. You know, the one thing you don't see very often is somebody, when you see a guard like Harvey driving down the lane, is step over and take the charge. He's had some earlier this year. You'd think the Berries would have picked that up by now. Then once he gets going, he's going to drive. He generally, very seldom, in fact, pulls up. Back in the ball game is Wickersham. He very rarely pulls up in the lane. He generally goes right to the rim. I would think the Berries would put somebody under there and take a charge now and then. 1:36 to go. Red Devils down by 11 and now down by 10. And I think Richmond got the timeout, and they did. We will take a timeout as well on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils down by 10.
Kate's Cages is the #1 indoor training facility for baseball and softball in Richmond by far. With top-flight instructors, you will learn how to play the game the right way. Everything from pitching, hitting, catching, and fielding. Kate's Cages will also have the opportunity to participate in triple play fall ball, the softball academy, individual and team camps, and individual private workouts. Kate's Cages Baseball and Softball Indoor Training Facility, 1366 Rose City Boulevard. Call 993-2353 for more information.
At First Bank Richmond, we provide you with an excellent banking experience. Whether it's personal checking, savings, mortgage loans, consumer loans, retail lending, or trust and investments, you can count on First Bank Richmond. First Bank Richmond has been serving the Richmond area since 1887. For more information, give them a call at 962-2581 or go to their website at firstbankrichmond.com.
By the way, Christian Harvey, 2-4-6. He has 19 to lead the Red Devils. After that, Wedlow 3, Clemens 2, Hobbs with 3, Jett with 2. So far, 13 for Penny. Sam Skaggs has not scored here in the third quarter. The Devils have done a nice job keeping him from scoring, and it's been up to Kareem Jett. But they have, by the way, speaking of the Berries, have only scored 7 in the quarter. Red Devils, 2-4-6-9, have only scored 11. So again, a very, very low scoring quarter. This will be Skaggs taking it from Platt back to Platt. To be brutally honest with you, I'm not sure what the offense is the Berries are trying to run right here. And losing the basketball is Tucker Platt, and that will be a jump ball. Possession error will go to the Berries, but they'll get charged for a turnover. I think the idea is right now they're trying to take Tucker Platt and have him drive against Clemens and try to use what little speed advantage he might have, and the Berries are going to call a 30-second timeout themselves. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Red Devils trail it by 10. We will keep it here for this timeout. Remind you tonight's game brought to you in part by Chef KC, located at 1301 South L Street in Richmond. His motto is, I grill while you chill. Catering for all events or occasions, personal chef and traveling barbecue service, carry out, and delivery is available. Chef KC, 1301 South L Street in Richmond. Well, the Berry offense has gone stagnant. 34 points in the first half, 20 in that second quarter. And they just can't get anything going here in the third. So it'll be Berry basketball once again. Clemens will guard. This is, by the way, Wickersham now the ball game. Here's Penny guarded there by Sid Sanya. 50 seconds to go in a rather uneventful third quarter. Penny the step back, and the two hit it. He was on the line. So Penny now with 15. Red Devils back the other way. Here's Sid Sanya. Clemens straight away, got the roll. Clemens with 4. And the Red Devils back to within 10. So now what will the Berries do? Wickersham once again will find Skaggs. Skaggs. He would think he might be able to pull up right there. The kick out, and there's a traveling. I'm not sure why Skaggs doesn't try to pull up against Kareem Jett. Skaggs is 6 foot. Jett at about, as we said, 5'5". You've got a reach advantage. You would think you'd go ahead and try to put that one up over the top. Red Devil basketball with 5 seconds remaining. Here's Harvey. Harvey takes the screen, loses the basketball. Porfirio Brown fires and misses at the buzzer. We'll go to the fourth quarter. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Red Devils down by 10.
Georgia Direct is your one-stop source for floor coverings and decorating ideas for remodeling a home, office, kitchen, or bathroom. Their showroom offers quality products from Mohawk, Shaw, Armstrong, Craft-Made, and many more. They proudly offer Richmond the best quality and variety of home design solutions at competitive prices. At Georgia Direct, their goal is to deliver an outstanding customer experience from selection through installation. Georgia Direct Carpets and Cabinets, 5200 National Road East, Richmond.
We will head to the fourth. Berries 2-4-6-8. They only had 9 points in that quarter. 5, 7, 9, 11, 13 by Richmond. So now the Red Devils trying to climb back into this thing again, still down by 10. It will be Richmond basketball. And we have still not seen Wedlow come into the ball game here in the second half. Here's Harvey driving and scoring. Harvey doing it again. Will anybody else get on the board for the Red Devils? That's now 21 for Harvey. Red Devils back to within 8. Clemens out on the guard. I don't think Tucker Platt is all that quick. Here is Skaggs from the corner, missed the 3, and we've got a rebounding foul against the Berries. That'll go against Zach White. Good box out that time by Hobbs. That'll be the third foul now on Logansport. I would imagine right now you're probably seeing both teams a little bit tired again. Logan had to go to overtime last night. Red Devils used a ton of energy to win last night, get their first conference win. almost a steal by Penny. Harvey off now to Hobbs. Three-pointer this time no good. Clemens with the offensive rebound, then throws it at the feet of Hobbs, and then Hobbs throws it out of bounds, trying to take it away from a Barry player. Red Devils with their 11th turnover. Hobbs had that three-pointer at the beginning of the third, and he missed his last three. Barry basketball once again. Off the screen, Wickersham, guarded by Porfidio Brown, who stays in. Here's White. Now to Tucker Platt. And we've got a foul called against Christian Harvey. That's going to be his third. They were posting up Will Penny. Richmond's change defensively has helped. No doubt about it. Skaggs has not had a good second half. And Will Penny's only scored 4 against Christian Harvey. 6:40 to go. Penny off the inbound. Got Porfidio Brown in the lane in a drive, and we've got a traveling call against Will Penny. That's their 10th turnover. And this is not a very good-looking second half. Here's Harvey. Harvey, and a blocking foul called there against White. He just picked up his third.
Logan foul, number 5. Zach White, his third, team 4.
Well, Richmond's second half has been better than the first half. Here's Harvey off the inbound. No, and rebound Hobbs, and he couldn't hold on to it. Here's Penny. Penny in transition across the timeline. Gives it off now to Zach White, and Penny back outside. They'll get it to Skaggs. 18 by Skaggs in the first, and again, he has not scored as he drives down the lane, and he will be fouled. Let's see, he has not scored in the second half, but he's going to go to the line now for 2.
Red Devil fouls are number 20, Christian.
Well, Harvey just picked up his 4th, so that's a big foul right there on Harvey. But he's the only offense you've got consistently tonight. Wedlow, again, has not played in the entire second half. 19 now for Skaggs. And Wedlow coming back in. And who's coming out? That'll be Clemens. So now the Red Devils will basically go with Porfidio Brown as their big. And Porfidio Brown only goes 5'11". This is the shortest team you're going to have on the floor for Richmond, as the second free throw is good. So Skaggs will put the Berries back up by 10. It is a offensive struggle here tonight to really put a description of this basketball game. Wedlow bouncing to Porfidio Brown. Porfidio Brown driving, and a foul on the floor first. Team foul number 6 as Elijah Crow will pick up the foul. I guess it doesn't matter whichever team wins. That's all you care about, getting the win, no matter what the score may be. But Richmond last time put 70 on the board against Kokomo tonight. They are struggling. Here's Jet. Porfidio Brown, he's going to fire the 3 short. Will Penny with a long rebound, and they are deliberately not running. They are going to slow this thing down to a snail's pace. Skaggs across the timeline. Here's Crow. Penny thought about the 3, feeds it in the corner. Here's Skaggs. His three-pointer this time is good. That's a huge basket. He has not hit a shot since the second quarter, and the Red Devils down by 13. Here is the kick. The Wedlow to Jet inside. Basket good by Jet. 4 points now by Jet. Red Devils down by 11. 5 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. Penny across the timeline. Here's Crow. Coming out to receive will be Skaggs. Skaggs. Penny cutting across the lane. Doesn't get the basketball. Here's Tucker Platt. Matchup a little better here with Porfidio Brown. Here's Skaggs. Another 3 this time off the screen. And he took that one over the top of Jet. And I kind of wondered about that in the third quarter, why he didn't go and extend himself on a jump shot. And again, there's not a whole lot that Jet can do to block his shot. Porfidio Brown deep in the corner. Red Devils down 51-37, and Richmond turns it over. 12 turnovers now by the Red Devils. Now some action starting to happen, and the drive and the basket good by White, and he's fouled. And just like that, the Red Devils starting to see this thing slip away. Kareem Jett just picked up his second. Porfirio Brown will come out. Clemens back in. The Red Devils just 4 points now here in the quarter. We're almost halfway through the fourth. Free throws up and good. Red Devils back down by 17. They clawed to within 9 and actually 8 points a couple of moments ago. A couple of big threes by Skaggs and then the three-point play by White. Here is Wedlow. Back outside to Harvey. Three-pointers on the way. He gets that one. So a timeout by Richmond. Richmond has 2 timeouts remaining. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Red Devils down by 14.
Indiana University East is growing. Enrollment has doubled since 2007, and IU East is the university of choice in this region. With athletic programs, internship opportunities, bachelor's and master's degrees, and a growing number of degree programs on campus and online, it is easy to see why IU East is a leader on campus and in the community. Learn more about the many opportunities Indiana University East offers at iue.edu. IU. Focused on you.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by your Richmond area Subways. Each day of the week you can get a different 6-inch sub. No artificial flavors or colors, only $3.50. Every Thursday the Italian BMT, Friday the tuna, and Saturday the Black Forest ham. Treat yourself at Subway. 4 locations in Richmond and Hagerstown. Subway, eat fresh. Red Devils got a big 3 by none other than Christian Harvey, but now they got to get something going from someone else. Down by 14. Red Devils 70 last night, 40 so far tonight, 3:47 to go in the Berries. I'm sure they're in no hurry. Here's Skaggs. Skaggs now with 26 after again being shut out in the third and 18 in the first half. And there you see they're just going to run a little motion offense right here. Red Devils stay man-to-man and 40, 50 seconds off the clock, and you might find yourself in trouble. Penny lost it on the way up, but able to sneak that one in. Well, if that's going to happen, boy, you better play better defense down low. Wedlow thought about the 3, and he gives it up now to Jett once again. Here's Harvey. Well, if I'm the Berries, here's a 3 on the way by Jett, no good, and Penny with a rebound. I just focus on Harvey. I'm not going to let Harvey beat me. If anyone else does, that's great, but Harvey's just doing the scoring load again here tonight. 24 points. 24, the Red Devils 40. Berries basketball, 2:44 to go. Skaggs on the drive, and they'll wave it off, say the foul was out front. That'll be the 6th team foul on Richmond, and they'll get Kareem Jett for his 3rd. Red Devils make another change. This is Marquez Thomas, I believe, coming in, and there's a turnover. Barry sloppy with the basketball. Here's Harvey. Harvey back the other way against Skaggs. Basket is good, and he's fouled. So Harvey now with 26. That's just dumb basketball right there by Logansport. You got to take care of the ball a little bit better than that, and the Berries this time will get a timeout themselves. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Red Devils trail this one by 14.
Hey, this is Steve, and out at Jiffy Lube the other day, a customer came in and said, Steve, this was my 100th oil change on this car, and you've done them all.
Hi, my name is George Farrell, and I've been coming to Jiffy Lube for over 14 years. I recently just had my 100th oil change. I'd like to thank Steve Funkhauser and his staff for the great service that they've provided me over the years. Thank you to all, and I would recommend anyone to come to Jiffy Lube to get their car serviced.
Jiffy Lube, #1 in customer satisfaction for a reason.
Little Sheba's Restaurant and Zini's Place. Come join us in Richmond at 175 Fort Wayne Avenue or at our newest location in Centerville at 129 East Main Street. Grab one of our gourmet pizzas, a deluxe sandwich, steak or fresh salad, and an ice-cold beer or your favorite wine. Featuring live music every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, plus more in our smoke-free environment. 10% discount with a valid student ID. It's better than being home.
Harvey will go to the line to complete the three-point play. 26 points again by Christian Harvey. And he misses that one, and the rebound pulled down by Platt. That's the first miss by Harvey tonight. He had hit 8 in a row. Still a 14-point lead here for the Berries. Penny will now be guarded out front by Hobbs. And Penny down the lane and a foul call. By the way, Wedlow back out of the ball game, and now he's back in, or coming in. Sonya's in. Richmond again going very small right now. They have no bigs in the lineup at this point. They will have a hard time rebounding against Penny the rest of the way in this one. Red Devils back down by 15. Wedlow is in. Sonya's out. 2:16 remaining. Penny with another. Missed the second rebound by Christian Harvey. Well, Penny almost got a steal. Wedlow fires, misses off the back of the rim. Here is Harvey, another three on the way. That's no good. And coming away with it will be Skaggs. Red Devils, two pretty good looks at time by their two best shooters from the outside. Neither one able to connect. Down to a minute 52 to go. Now Richmond's one win this weekend. They'll take it yesterday against Kokomo, and just a tough one to go back-to-back and then come all the way up here and try to get a win. Skaggs down the lane with a left hand, good. Boy, what we saw, Richmond, as that drive and the basket good by Jet. He now has 6. I was about ready to say what we saw in the third quarter, Logansport struggle. Richmond struggling here in the fourth quarter, and that'll be a foul on Jet, his 4th. And that'll be team foul number 7, I believe, unless we have something different. Now they're going to see offensive foul again, this time against Skaggs. Just picked up his 3rd. That'll be 12 turnovers, Richmond basketball. Here's Jet again, and a foul call, a 3-shot foul called, and they're going to get Elijah Crow. Never foul the jump shooter. So Jet will go to the line. And this will be 3 shots. 1:14 remaining. First one by Jet is good. 7 points now by Jet. Red Devils again, one player in double figures. That is Harvey. He had 40 last night. Second free throw is good. Sonia is in. Wedlow back out. One more here for Jet. Try to get it back to within 12. And he will. Barry's facing the man-to-man press now, as the Red Devils will eventually have to start fouling at some point. Baseball pass will find Wickersham. Here's Penny, who will finish it at the other end. And may put a seal on this one. Here is Harvey down the lane, and he scores. Harvey now with 28. Now Richmond will have to go to Lafayette Jeff next week, and that's not going to be easy. There's a foul call on Thomas. That'll put Platt at the line. Sonia back out. Wedlow back in. 39.4 again next week at Lafayette Jeff. That free throw's no good by Tucker Platt. Harvey will drive and score. And the Red Devils back to within 10. Harvey now with 30. And this will be a, full timeout. So it's going to be a full timeout on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils trail this one by 10.
For the past 35 years, Van Vliet Insurance has built a reputation of bringing a personal touch. That's because at Van Vliet, it's all about you, your needs, your life, and our town. Along with providing quality coverage to individuals, families, and local businesses, we're proud of our community and the opportunity we have to protect your future within it. Van Vliet Insurance, an Erie Insurance representative. Hometown professionals at work for you.
Hello, my name is Kyle Schwarzkopf. I'm the manager of Kyle's National Road Auto and business in Richmond since 1979. We employ ASE certified technicians and we have over 80 years of experience. We work on all domestics and most European and Japanese cars. Give us a call at 966-1555. Kyle's National Road Auto Service. My name is Kyle Schwarzkopf and I approve this message.
They are going to run long to Penny. Penny runs it down on the baseline, then throws it back, and a turnover by the Berries. Here is Hobbs, short shot, and the rebound by Jett. 24 seconds to go. Jett down the lane, misses. Tip up Thomas and good. Boy, the Berries just not taking care of the basketball. Timeout by the Red Devils, and I think that is going to be their final timeout. Boy, how does Logansport run long on that and then throw it away? I'm really not sure what tonight. I'm kind of looking at some of the strategies put together by Logansport. I'm still trying to figure out what they were trying to do in the third, though Richmond made some changes defensively where they put Christian Harvey on Will Penny, and then they put Kareem Jett on Skaggs, and that kind of really slowed them down, but like Richmond, nobody else stepped up at times. By the way, Kareem Jett with 9 points tonight. We mentioned Harvey now with 30, Hobbs with 3, Clemens with 4, and Wedlow just with 3. And Wedlow, again, his playing time in the second half has been very, very spotty. 20 points by Penny, 28 points by Skaggs. The inbound, Richmond's going to have to foul pretty quick right here. 16 seconds to go. That is Skaggs. Skaggs across the timeline, and there's your foul on Jett, and I think he's done. He just fouled out. So Wedlow back in. Now they're going to say just 4 on Jett, and Sonia will come out. Skaggs will go to the line. This game almost reminded me of two teams that played last night, and both teams were on the road either last night or today. Berries are emptying their bench now as we will see Jackson Crowd come in, 6'4" junior. .35 is Brandon Goodman. So the Berries feel they have it wrapped up, and Skaggs misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Here's Harvey down the lane and scores. Red Devils have no timeouts remaining. Score will look a lot better than the actual final in this one, but the Red Devils drop it on the road here tonight on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. The Berries win at 61-55. We'll come back and wrap it up in a moment right here in Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Hi, this is Steve Funkhauser, and I was talking to someone the other day about how friendly and professional the crew at Jiffy Lube is, and they said, "You are always so upbeat. I'm going to call you Mr. Positive." And so now I am Mr. Positive. And I want you to know how proud I am of you and that you are doing a great job today. And hey, do something nice for somebody. Make somebody smile. Smiles are contagious, you know. I want you to have a great day and the horse you rode in on. Jiffy Lube. Fast, friendly, professional. I'm Mr. Positive, and I approve this message.
Mancino's is family-friendly, serving fresh grinders, pizza, pasta, and salads daily. They serve great food priced for family budgets. And whether it's one of their homemade grinders, salads, or pizza, there's sure to be something for everyone in your family. Our baking process may cost a little more and take more time, but the end result of freshness and flavor make the real difference in all of Mancino's award-winning products. Mancino's of Richmond. Give them a call at 966-1160 51 or go to their website, mancinosofrichmond.com. New Vision Sports is a training program that focuses on the training and improvement of this serious-minded athlete, including all ages and skill levels. From creating customized workout plans to providing ongoing motivation and support, New Vision strives to help you achieve your training goals. Their trainers use a variety of effective workout plans based on your specific goals. New Vision Sports, 977-5831, or go to their website, newvisionsports.com. That's New Vision Sports with a Z.
Hey, final score once again, 61-55. The Red Devils led by Christian Harvey, 32. 9 points by Kareem Jett, 4 by Clemens, 3 by Hobbs, 3 by Wedlow. The Berries led by Sam Skaggs, 28. Will Penny with 23 points by White, 8 points by Crow, and 2 points by Tucker Platt. Red Devils fall to 8-13 overall, 1-6 in the conference. Logansport now 13-5 overall, 4-4 in conference play. We'll be at Lafayette Jeff next Friday. Pregame at 7:30. The tip-off at 8. Thanks for being with us. This has been Richmond Basketball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.